Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico back at it again. Why am I holding my mic like this? I don't know why. Maybe it's because we are four and mother effing no. Does it mean anything? Hell no, it doesn't mean anything. But it's nice to I'm laughing, man. It's nice to finish the preseason on a high note. We are finishing the season undefeated. And what that means is absolutely nothing. But it does give us a little momentum in going into week one. These guys are tasting what victory feels like. By the way, shout out to my sponsored freaking followers, my sponsored members, part of the Buffalo Fanatics. Shout out to you guys. Hayden Black in the building, Blue Comet in the building. What's going on, everybody? Why am I still holding my mic like this, man? I look like a damn clown. But it is what it is. Let me put this thing down. Listen, man, I'm not staying out too long. I just need to speak on these damn Bills. First of all, what an exciting game. I was not expecting to say it. I was like, yo, let me just watch this game. Tyree Jackson is going to be starting. It's going to be what it is, man. I think Tyree Jackson finished, I think, just over 50%. I think, not even. I'm not even going to bother. You know, I might as well look up the stats while I do this. But shout out to Tyree Jackson. Let's start out with that. Shout out to Tyree Jackson. My man has had he hasn't had a great offseason. He hasn't. And he's raw. He's as raw as can be. Extremely raw. But he's doing what he can to, make an impression. But it wasn't a very good one all season long. It's a good way to end his season with the Bills. Maybe he gets onto the practice squad, which I highly doubt. Because a guy like that you need as a scout quarterback. And a scout quarterback is supposed to give you an idea of what what you're going to be facing. Run the plays that the other team runs and blah blah blah. You can't have a guy that's not efficient enough to kind of give you a good look. But I don't want to talk about how negative it was, because it was exciting. Tyree Jackson did what he could. The fact that he left college, I don't know, man. I think he should have just stayed that one more year, man. I know you lost your big weapon in Johnson. I think his name is Johnson. I know, you know what I'm saying, but you could have gone back, man. They would have recruited some guys for you, and you would have been able to put some more tape together. But you left. So now you're in a position where you may not get signed anywhere. This might be the end of your career, or the Bills might feel, you know what, maybe I saw a little bit in that last game to say, you know what, come on down. We're going to give you a practice squad spot. But they got to think twice about that one, because you need some guy that's going to run scout and give you guys a really good look. Now, there's some key bright spots for Tyree Jackson. The way he ended the game, how ironic. Two guys that are not going to make the squad finish the game strong in David Sills. David Sills, I don't even think caught any balls all preseason. Maybe like 3 balls all preseason, and 2 of them were today, and one of them included the touchdown, the 8-yard dime that Tyree Jackson threw down the middle. So shout out to Tyree Jackson. He put a valiant effort, but for the most part of that game, man, I was watching like this. I was like, dude, man, you throwing like the only way he was able to make plays is when he was throwing screens. Receiver screens. You know what I'm saying? That's where he gained most of his completions. That's where he gained most of his yardage. So Sam Mazza, what's going on, my G? What's happening, man? Shout out to everybody that's coming through right now. There's 76 people. I can't believe y'all still awake. So Tyree Jackson did okay. Got to give him credit. Finished strong. You knew it was going to be a tough one. You knew he was going to play all game. It was one of those things where he gave something for the fans to cheer about. I had a friend of mine that went to the Bills game today. So it gave him a little something to cheer about. I told him that he's going to be able to sing the shout song, and we were able to give him that. So shout out to Tyree Jackson. You did okay today. You gave some people some things to really kind of kind of mess around with. But anyway, that being said, cool, good for you. Marcus Murphy. I really like what Marcus Murphy did today, man. You guys have heard me before. It's not like I'm capping right now. Ain't no cap here today. I've been talking to you guys and saying Marcus Murphy, this guy just runs hard. All he does is run hard, and he gives you special teams ability. The only thing is he gives you offensive special teams ability, and we have Roberts for that exact reason. So Marcus Murphy's just on the bubble on the way out, but I like him, man. And it's too bad because he may not even make this roster, and now he's gonna, go somewhere else. But he's good enough to be on a roster somewhere as a backup to someone to somewhere. It's just not going to be this year, unless something ridiculous happens. There was a few things that happened today that I was like, huh. TJ Yeldon didn't play. Sonoris Perry didn't play. So does that mean these guys are locks to make the team? I found that very interesting. Marcus Murphy was playing today. Christian Wade looked like Christian Wade, man. Like, you know what I mean? Now he's down to earth. Christian Wade looked like an inexperienced running back. You know what I'm saying? Like making the wrong cuts. You know what I'm saying? Very basic. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we brought him on, to develop, to get better. And you know what I'm saying? He'll be on the practice squad all year round, and he will not count towards our roster, which is cool. He's part of the exempt list. That's fine. But Marcus Murphy, man, I feel bad. He's gonna be released most likely. And that's that, man. So are we keeping 5 running backs though? TJ Yeldon and Sonoris Perry and Singletary, you know what I'm saying? And Frank Gore and LaShawn McCoy and Patrick DeMarco. That's 6 RBs. Yo, that's a lot. Does that mean we're keeping less tight ends, less receivers, less old linemen? Bro, something's got to give, man. I know a lot of these guys didn't play today, but golly, I know Perry's hurt. I know he's hurt. But he's supposed to be our special teams ace, and he's not. He didn't play. I get that part. So, and Kroom didn't play. Excuse me, not Kroom. Yeldon didn't play. So I'm curious to see what these guys got planned, because that's 6 running backs. If you keep them all, you can't keep all freaking 6 running backs, because one of them is going to be inactive. And then what the hell's the point to have these cats? I'm just saying, man. What's up with Voshan? I'm gonna get to Voshan. I think he still makes the squad. I think they like Voshan still. But it's gonna be interesting. So let's go to the tight end room. Jason Kroom got a chance to play today, and I mean, what did you expect? Believers Talk says, yo, Rico, lots of fun doing that game. I know people think it didn't matter, but talk about clock management for the coaching staff during this game to come back for the win. Big things to come. Yo, Dable called some plays that he knew that we could get the most out of Tyree Jackson. So you got to give him a shout out for that. Oh, by the way, shout out to my I guess my in-law cousins, I don't know what you want to call it, but they copped your boy some Bills glasses. So that's all I drink out of. But anyway, so Jason Kroom got a chance to play today. Nothing. So that'll be interesting. Brandon Bean said a whole lot of stuff today. So Jason Croft could be ready to play by week 1. What? That's some interesting news. We always knew that it was a potential for it to happen, but maybe it is gonna happen. So that'd be super dope. Scott Deverneau, bing, 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 bing with a donation. You got to get it right, man. It's not ding. We don't ding, ding, ding. We bing, bing, bing. You feel me? 4-0. We're 4-0 for the first time in franchise history. We'll take it. So yeah, that tight end room is gonna be interesting, right? If Croft comes back, that means Croft, Sweeney, Lee Smith. Does Lee Smith make this squad? Is he a lock? And then you've got Knox. So that's going to be interesting in itself on how many we decide to keep in that regard. By the way, there's 128 people. Shout out to you guys, man. It's after 10 o'clock and y'all rocking with your boy. Okay, by the way, shout out to my shirt. I don't know if you guys can realize who these people are. I just had to shout that out because we designed this with the design team. You feel me? So I had to shout out my shirt real quick. But yo, let's go to the O-line, man. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Wyatt Teller gets traded. Shout out to Scott Deverneau. Bing, 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 bing with another donation. I see you, my G. I see you. Yo, instead of doing that, man, just donate just come on and join as a sponsor member, man. Just do that shit. That's real quick. Drunk Nugget, what's good? Sills finally came at the perfect time. Perfect time, but it's a little too late for that, my friend. Too late. He's got to go. He didn't make an impact whatsoever. So, ladies and gentlemen, Wyatt Teller gets traded to the damn Browns. Who saw that coming? I know I didn't. I thought Wyatt Teller was going to make that team, right? But if you really think about it, you dive deep into the offense, especially after making the trade for Ryan Bates, in my opinion, made the difference, right? Because we have a guy that can swing from left to right at the guard position, potentially at tackle position as well. So then you've got Spencer Long, Then you got John Feliciano. Then you have our starters in Spain and Cody Ford, which I think is going to start, and I think is the right move to make from the start at right guard with Tyner Secchi at right tackle. So Wyatt Teller was the odd man out. So the fact that we were able to get rid of our 7th round pick in 2021, good for you, Bean. Big baller Bean. You get rid of the 7th round pick in 2021 to take on the 6th and 7th round pick from the damn, I said the 5th and 6th. I think it was the 5th and 6th from the damn Browns for 2020 next year. What? Bro, Wyatt Teller, I liked Wyatt Teller, but you know, Wayne, maybe the Browns need that interior lineman because we like go figure. Go figure. Real talk. Think about this, man. Last year we went from having a boo-boo O-line to now we got the luxury to trade mo. I was about to cuss. We got the luxury to trade guys to another team because we're too full at linemen. What? Yo, that's some craziness, bro. It goes to show you how one offseason can totally change the whole game. And right now, we sitting here trading mother effers to other teams and we're taking on picks. And here comes Big Baller Bean acquiring picks because guess what? Next year, we're going to be wheeling and dealing. And that's how you do it. You got to acquire picks and do what you got to do. So Wyatt Teller, good luck in Cleveland. And we will go from there, man. We'll see you. We'll see you when we see you, son. We'll see you when we see you. So yeah, okay. So we did get a 5th and 6th. So we got a 5th and 6th round. Think about what we've acquired. We pretty much got our 5th round pick back for Wyatt Teller because that's where we drafted him, and we got a 6th. And guess what? Think about the depth that we have. We drafted Jaquan Johnson in the 6th round, and he's actually playing well. He had 11 tackles tonight. I'm just saying. So anyway, I don't want to digress. So Wyatt Teller being traded really puts the line like this now. You've got Dawkins, Spain, when Spain comes back from his injury, right? Let's just say that we're all healed up. Dawkins, Spain, Morse, Ford, Naseki, and Seke. I like that starting 5 right there. Here's your depth. Feliciano, Spencer Long, right? There's your 7. Then you got who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Ryan Bates, I think, is going to make the team. And I'm missing one more lineman that I knew was going to make the team. I thought it was going to be Wyatt Teller, but now that Wyatt Teller's gone, we might just keep 8 linemen. I think that's what it is. We're keeping 8 linemen instead of 9. So there you have it. I thought it was going to be 9, so that makes it 8 linemen. So does that mean, and this is a perfect segue, does that mean we keep 7 receivers? Because this changes the game. This is why it's fun to do all these mock drafts that we do, and it's fun to do all these, prediction of the 53-man roster. At the end of the day, man, things shake up, and we could be completely wrong. By the way, shout out to each and every one of y'all. There's 170 people in this bitch. Hit that like button. If you're new to this page, subscribe. Right now, I'm low key because the kids are back. I can't go as loud as I want to. I want to. I want to bing, bing, bing all day, but I can't. So we're gonna keep it low key. But anyway, moving on. Does that mean we keep 7 receivers? And you guys know exactly where I'm going with this. If we keep 7 receivers, does that mean Duke Williams is going to make this damn team? Isaiah McKenzie going to make this team? It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm very interested. Like, think about it, though. We got 2 quarterbacks we're going to keep. We got a decision to make at the running back position because right now we got 5 freaking people. By the way, shout out to my guy Scott Devereaux. Bing, 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 bing. Just became a sponsored member. Now that's how you do it. Welcome to the family, son. Welcome to the family. That's support. I love that. But anyway, 5 running backs. We got to make a decision. TJ Yeldon. What are we doing with that, man? Golly, we got another member. Bing, 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 bing. We gonna laugh today, boys. We got your dude AJ. Welcome to the fan sponsored member. That's how we keep doing it. Let's go. So 5 running backs. 3 tight ends, maybe 4 tight ends. We got to figure that thing out. We got 8 linemen. I think we're going to keep 8, and that's what we're doing. Dable was wearing your hoodie. What hoodie was he wearing? Y'all need to tell me what he's wearing. Was he wearing a Bing, Bing, Bing hoodie? Hold on. My man Pierre says that I should get a shirt that says Bing, Bing, Bing. Y'all feeling that? I think we should do that, man. I don't know. I think we should rock with that Bing, 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 Bing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we got a whole bunch of things we got to sort out. But here's the more interesting thing. Receiver 7, could it be? Now that we have one less lineman, we got 7 receivers that we're going to keep. Are we going to keep that all year? Because I believe that Duke Williams has earned the right to be on the 53-man roster. He shut his mouth. He didn't yap. He just put his head down and worked and grinded and made plays when they gave him the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? When I give you the opportunity, take full advantage of it, and he did. So maybe this is his opportunity, right? Here's another thing that's really interesting. There was a lot of conversation today about Zay Jones. Is Zay Jones on the bubble? Is Zay Jones on, you know what I'm saying, on some kind of block? Is he on the block chilling? On the trade block? Are they shopping him? Because just the other night, you know what I mean, his family was all, you know what I mean, chatting it up on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, putting some things out there. So that was really odd. And then all of a sudden today, he was apparently was going to be starting or playing in the fourth game, but he didn't. He actually sat. But that was a chatter. Could there be something going on? I mean, dude was playing special teams. He was playing late into the third quarter, fourth quarter in the third preseason game. Those things are odd. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have made sense for him to play today anyway, because if he got hurt, then we're in big trouble. Scott Devereaux says, "Hey Rico, it's Devereaux, not Devereaux." I got you, brother. Devereaux, I got you, my man. So yeah, I found that kind of interesting about Zay Jones. Zach Allen says Bills are cursed 0-16. What in the world is Zach Allen talking about? Somebody grab Zach Allen and give him a shake and toss him aside. Talking about 0-16. We can't do that. We can't do 0-16. It's just not possible. It's not happening. But anyway, so let's keep that in mind, everybody. Let's keep that in mind. So going forward, we got the offensive 8 linemen, 7 receivers potentially. The running back room is going to shake out. We're going to find out exactly what's going on with that. By the way, there's 200 people watching right now, and it's after 10 o'clock. Man, y'all are some real good people. I like y'all. I like y'all a lot. So let's move to the defensive side of the ball, because that's where it's always the toughest. That's where we got to figure some things out. So here's who stood out to me in the fourth quarter, in the game. Lafayette Pitts. Man, that boy just makes plays. He just makes plays, and he's a good special teamer, and he's good depth. I don't have a problem if somebody goes down, Lafayette Pitts jumps in. I'm okay. I'll be just fine, right? Dion Lacey. If you pick a damn ball up, do not get chased down like that. You're a former safety and slash linebacker. You got more wheels than that. You're getting caught. Even though the touchdown wouldn't have counted, even if you didn't even get in the touchdown. First of all, that was like a 50, 60-yard scamper. Come on, so you can't get caught like that. Man, that's embarrassing, bro. You gotta hurdle that. You gotta hold the ball up, man. Stiff arm from behind, high step. You feel me? Like, you can't do that. I mean, those are my running back days coming in right now. So, defensively, it looked good today. The defense, I think, is just gonna be solid this year. I'm gonna say this. I've said this once. I'm gonna say it again. If we stop the run this year, if we stop the run, we learn to stop the run, we're going to be an effective team altogether defensively. But if we don't forget, we got six running backs that we got to face, and 3 of those running backs were top 10 running backs from last year. Top 10 running backs from last year, and I'm not even putting Le'Veon Bell. And you know damn well Le'Veon Bell is a top 10 running back. So we're going to be facing some stiff competition at the freaking running back room of who we face. Don't forget, Le'Veon Bell, Saquon Barkley, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon was 1,100-yard rusher last year. Top 10 running back. I'm telling you right now, you got Sonny Michel was a top 15 running back. That's a top 15. Derrick Henry. Dude, the only guy that was not in that top 10 or top 15 was a guy that I still respect in Kenyon Drake. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. We got to really step our game up. Now, Yarborough, too late. You're doing some splashes, but it's just we got too much depth. It's gonna be you. You got depth of you. You've got depth of Shaq Lawson. I mean, having the two of you guys, who you gonna pick between Shaq Lawson and Yarborough? You're gonna pick Shaq Lawson, right? So keep that in mind as well. Linebacking crew seems to be set already. Dion Lacey might be on the outside. Voshon Joseph is gonna be very interesting to see what we do with him. I think he makes the team. I personally think he makes the team, but it's gonna be very interesting. Because we got some depth. Julian Stanford, we've got Maurice Alexander, you know what I'm saying? So Corey Thompson, it's going to be very interesting to see if we keep a 7th running back, or do we keep less corners. There's a lot to like. Jaquan Johnson, I really like. I really hope he makes this team. I think he will make this team. Saron Neal. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with that one, man. That one, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again, man. Sometimes people are looking on the outside, looking at the bubble. And I told you that he was leaning against the bubble. He's really leaning against the bubble, eavesdropping to see if he's gonna make the team. This one, I'm not sure about. I mean, I don't know if that interception at the end of the game made him more prevalent, but I don't know about this. This defensive backfield is going to be very interesting, man. Dean Marlowe seems to be making plays, and he always sticks around. But it might be between Dean Marlowe and Jaquan Johnson. So we're going to see how that goes down. But I'm confident in Levi Wallace. I'm confident in Trey White. I'm confident in the depth we have at corner. So I'm cool with that. This defense is somewhat already said. Where we have some questions is the defensive front and defensive linebacking crew. But it's going to be interesting how this plays out. Daryl Johnson better make this damn team. I can't see him not. You know what I'm saying? Bam Johnson. We don't call him Daryl no more, man. It's Bam. Bam Johnson. That's it, man. By the way, that's his nickname. So Bam Johnson. Think about it. Bam Johnson, Shaq Lawson, those are your two depth guys. Then you've got your two linemen in Jerry and Trent. Then you've got your interior linemen in the Phillips brothers. And then you've got our first-round pick in Ed Oliver. You know what I'm saying? So we're good. And then you got Starla Tulele. Man, we good in that regards, man. Am I tripping right now? Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Like, that depth is pretty solid, man. So really, it's just a few tweaks of a few players, and then we call it a day. By the way, there's 226 people in this room, and there's only 80 likes. Bro, click that like button. Smash it if you have to. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the page because it's going to be lit all season long. I'm gonna guarantee you that big time. And we face the Jets next week. So let's get ready. Now we see the lights coming up, man. Let's get it. Let's pump that shit up. So let me take some of your questions before we get out of here. There's 21 minutes. I think I might try to go for another 10 minutes and I'm out of here, man, because I gotta get to bed because I don't work the night shift no more. I'm working day shift, so your boys gotta go to bed. So what questions do we have? Rick Pitt says this is one of the deepest rosters I've seen in a long time. You are absolutely correct. This is one of the deepest. I wish if I knew at the top of my head, if I could recite you a roster that we had back in 2009. Comparing the 2009 Bills roster to a roster right now, you'd be like, golly, how the hell did we field the team with a 2009 roster? God, man, think about that one real quick. Think about it. But anyway, we have some great depth on this team. So Rick Pitts, great point. Nate Raymond says, we can make a deep playoff run this year, and I can feel it. Hey, I'm just saying right now, the most important thing for us to do is to gain wins in the first 6 weeks. Because after week 7, this is where things become way tougher. The schedule becomes tough. We play the Eagles, the Browns, the Steelers. I believe we play the Steelers. We play the Dallas Cowboys. Yo, it ain't a joke. It ain't a joke. We got to really step our game up. Real talk, man. Real talk. Riley King says thoughts on Ray Ray. Oof, Ray McLeod. Well, if you guys want to talk about Ray McLeod, think about what Bean said today. Bean, I don't know if Bean was purposely doing it or he just forgot that he was dropping nuggets or this was the last week preseason. But my man was talking about how he's praising Duke Williams and Duke Williams did all the right things and this, that, and the third. And he really liked Ray McLeod. And then as soon as he mentioned Ray McLeod, he mentioned practice squad. He didn't really mention Ray McLeod to the practice squad, but he finished on Ray and then brought in the practice squad. So maybe Ray, they like him a lot. They'll probably dump him onto the practice squad. Hopefully nobody touches him. And we just store him there. And then we go from there. You know what I'm saying? If Duke Williams doesn't work out the way we want him to, we drop Duke and then bring up Ray McLeod. But I think they might toss Ray McLeod onto that practice squad. That's just my opinion. That's the way I look at it. Scott Devereaux says dropping those nuggets to get trade partners. Absolutely. You never know, man. You never know. That's the thing, man. It's still smoke season somewhat. So they did it to Wyatt Teller. Wyatt Teller was the first domino to fall. We're going to see who else is going to fall. Andrew Miller says, pretty sure Neal is a safety. He's a safety. He's a slash corner. He's a slash linebacker. He's a tweener. They got him playing all over the place. They're trying to find a position for him. But naturally, he's a safety slash nickel slash everything. So that's why guys that play a whole bunch of positions sometimes can play themselves off a team because there's never a specific position for them. Or you're a guy that can do everything and they need you and you have more versatility and they use you. It's a fine balance between those two guys. So with those two types of players. So we're gonna find out what happens with them. Let me see what we got. Horoscope 278 says, what do you think they do with Sills? I guess this is the best way I can explain what they do with Sills. It's a wrap. It's over. He's off the roster. He's cut. He's over. It's done. Like, what, he's gonna make the practice squad? Doubt it. Doubtful. He's gonna make the 53-man roster? Not happening. Cam Phillips will make the damn roster before he does. I'm just saying. Beautiful Life says, where can I buy a Buffalo Fanatics hat? Oh, you talking about this bad boy? If you guys don't realize, your boy is the creative genius behind these BF caps, man. I create these myself. I think of it and I'm like, boom, and I make it. So I'm just saying, should we put them in production? That is the real question. And the real question is this. A lot of people say, yo, where can I get one of them things, man? And then when you make them, ain't nobody doing it. It's a bunch of crickets. So I'm just saying, man, I'm going to just continue to do these. And if I see you guys and you guys are like, yo, man, I'll throw you some and you can make me a little something, then we can talk about it, man. Email me. You can send me a little something. But we never know. We might put them in production. You just never know. What do we got? Hayden Black says, hey, Rico, as you said, you played running back. Can you elaborate on your experience as RB and how that helps you judge RBs? Ooh, that's a fantastic question. Here's the way I see it, right? As a former RB, I played it pretty high, I guess you could say. I don't want to toot my horn, but you can tell who's nice and who isn't, right? First step, like if you dancing too much, shuffling your feet too much behind the line, you're doing yourself no service. You ain't no damn freaking Barry Sanders. You ain't that guy, right? Another thing, playing the RB position, you could tell by pass blocking. You want to be on the field, you got to be able to pass block. You want to be able to do those things. So, like for instance, a Wade, a Christian Wade, you can tell he's very, very raw based on the things that he did. Like today, he had an opportunity to cut it upfield and gain positive yards, but he bounced it outside and tried to use all his athletic ability to get outside. You can't CJ Spiller your way doing that all day because they string you out and you lose yardage that way. So you start seeing guys that just naturally have it. Your Singletaries, one cut go. Frank Gore, one cut go. He gets it. Get that yardage. Usually guys that have so much athletic ability, they tend to try to bounce it outside because they've always been faster than everybody else. But once you get to college level, once you get the NFL level, boy, I'm just as fast as you. You want to get to the sideline, I'm going to beat you to the sideline. So that's where you got to use your vision. I don't want to get too much in that, but it takes a lot of that. A lot of damn vision, baby. Let's go. Bobby Ray's in the building. What's going on, my G? Y'all gassing him. Come on now. He ain't nobody gassing. Jeffrey Taylor says, is Sills this year's Riley, who was last year's Hogan? No, Sills is neither of those guys. They gassed him up. Here's the problem, man. Embedded, they fooled us. They made it seem that, Sills was the guy, and they got us all chatting up and getting on the Twitter and all that bull. But my man was just another guy on the team, and he just never made anything of it. Sometimes you got it, and sometimes you don't. It's just what it is, man. Damian G says, I love that shirt. You like this? You like this thing, man? Y'all see that shit? You guys see who it is? You got Jim Kelly. You got Andre Reed. You got Thurman Thomas. You got Bruce Smith. This was an underrated shirt. We made these. I still rock this, man. I still rock it with pride, man. We made it, and some people weren't feeling it. I feel it, man. Most people, when they see this, yo, that's a dope shirt. Where'd you get that? Don't worry about it. It's the BF Fan Shop. That's where I got it. Let me see what we got, man. The Dominator says, I still don't understand why they don't like McLaughlin a chance. They don't give McLaughlin a chance. Because we have a kicker already, man. We just pay the kicker. What you want me to do? Unless we can turn McLaughlin into a damn punter, then let's do it. But he doesn't punt. We got Bjorquez. Golly, man. Bjorquez, boy, you better step your game up this year, man, because we ain't playing games. Rick Pitt says, our punter is a sore spot. Yes, he sure is. He sure is. Nate Raymond says, but Sills could make the practice squad. I don't blame him for not producing. He played with Tyree all preseason. I get that part. But you got to think about your practice squad. Don't just put the guy just to put the guy. Like, why? You got Ray McLeod that's probably going to be on the practice squad. David Sills, really, what does he do for you? He needs to hit the gym. He's not fast enough. Like, I saw him. Did you see the route he ran today? It was a bullshit route. I'm sorry, I got to say it, man. It was a weak route. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get when you play against fourth and third stringers and no stringers. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that touchdown. And that ball was a little behind. He had to adjust for that. Good for him. But he didn't do anything that was special. I'm buying that. Not buying that. Chris Matlock says, hopefully they take the AB helmet away from Morris, get him an updated helmet, and keep him on the field. I hope so too, man. They say he's out of the protocol, so he's ready and good to go. Bob Nicker says, Bills trade Hauschka, 2-time first-round pick, and Shaq Lawson to Bears for Khalil Mack. Not happening. Get off the drugs. Stay off the weed with that damn comment. Dirty Randy says, how about Foster with that hit, though? Good for Foster. Foster on special teams was shocking at first when I saw it, but then I was like, why am I shocked? He's an undrafted receiver. He made a few splash plays last year. So was that supposed to be all over like, wow, Foster's the number one receiver, like a lot of y'all were saying? He's the number one receiver. He's our number one. How have times changed? Now my man's on special teams making tackles. Maybe that's where he's supposed to be. And then he'll work his way up back the roster again. We're going to find out. We will find out. Terrence Bland says Rico needs an assistant. I do need an assistant, goddammit. I do need an assistant. No, I'm just playing with you. I don't. Chris Bruin says Foster is fast as hell. Yeah, he is. Ricky Graves says Sills doesn't deserve a roster spot. He hasn't impressed me. Yes, I agree. I 1000% agree. Just watch highlights. Skip to 720. Cool. I will do that. Sign Marquette King. Now that is something of interest. Bob Nickers, thank you for that. I don't know why we sitting here messing around with Bjorquez if we're not even sure if he's the guy that we want when you bring in a Corey Carter to kind of push him and try to get him going. Man, you got a Marquette King that has played in this game, athletic enough if you want to run a few fake punts and this, that, and the third to do things, and the boy can kick. Bring his ass to Buffalo, at least give him a shot. But I think he's for a punter, I think he's too much. You know what I'm saying? He's too much for the team. They just want you to punt and shut your ass up. But my man doesn't just punt. He punts and then he pretends he's riding the horse. I mean, that might be too much for a lot of people. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, I'm going to just take a couple more questions. I'm going to get out of here. 30 minutes is enough for me tonight. Dirty Randy says, your boy Duke Williams definitely making the 53. Your boy Duke Williams is making the 53. Strongly feel he's making the 53. We're going to find out, man, because Brandon Bean may be talking a lot of shit and maybe he's trying to push Duke to get traded for or somebody's going to trade for him. But from what it sounds like and what he was talking about and what we've seen on film, Duke Williams should make this 53-man roster, and it's a great freaking story. I love him. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out the video that I did on Duke Williams, go back and check it out because I talked on his background. I did a little something on there, so go check that out. Couple more questions. Tim Farrell says, do you think the Bills fans are sleeping on Hauschka? People think he didn't deserve the extension. So who are you going to go get? If you don't pay Hauschka, who are you going to go sign right now? Go look. Go look and see what's going on. There's nothing out there. Hauschka deserves the money. He got a 2-year extension. The boy's nice. We can count on him. I believe I can count on him. So I'm paying him. Why not? Or we're gonna go and get a guy like Bjorquez kicking the ball for us. Come on now. Let's keep it real. Drunk Nugget says when they're making the cuts Saturday, the cuts could start coming tonight. So refresh that Twitter page because that shit could be coming tonight after the game and going forward. There's a lot of things that is going to be happening this weekend. So keep it going, man. Les Brown, who starts at right guard and tackle. Right guard, Cody Ford. Right tackle, Ty and Seke. That's exactly how it's going down. Andrew Gray says, house money. You damn right. Godspeed says, would have kept Chase if we didn't keep House. Shoot. Yeah. But we also, you guys got to keep in mind too is when you have a guy like Bjorquez and Corey Carter, maybe Corey Carter was having issues holding the kick and placing it down. That's everything. If you don't got a guy that can hold the damn ball and keep it steady and hold it, spin the laces out, boom, you know what I'm saying? It's a problem. So maybe Bjorquez is a good holder. Hold these nuts. Maybe. I don't know. But he's got to hold something. Yo, I'm cracking myself up right now. But anyway, you guys catch what I'm saying, man. If he's going to hold something, hold the damn ball properly, laces out, and let's go. Or you can hold these nuts and get cut off the team. And then we bring in freaking Marquette King. Who knows, man? He's holding something. I'm just saying. Yo, man, I'm cracking myself up. It's too late. I'm making jokes right now, and it's too damn late for that. Golly. Anyway, let me just take two more questions, and I'm gone. Thoughts on Marcus Murphy? Yo, you guys already know how I feel about Marcus Murphy, man. If I could make an extra roster space for Marcus Murphy, I would. If he can make the practice squad, 100% put him on the practice squad. I think he can, actually. But I like him a lot. He brings more than people want to give him credit for. But in this case, it's a numbers game. It really is a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? If there are a few guys that we didn't have on the team, Marcus Murphy would make it the team. But even coach likes Marcus Murphy. They like him. It's just one of those things where, I mean, it's just the numbers game. It's a numbers game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys appreciate the Buffalo Fanatics, please show support, show love. If you're not a sponsored member, join up. It's easy, it's quick, it's fun, and this season is gonna be going off. I'm telling you right now, it's super dope. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, y'all know what to do, man. Hit me up on Twitter, RealRico_BF. Hit us up on Instagram. We are almost at 60,000 followers on Instagram. If you guys don't know, my man Bobby G is holding it down on Instagram. Guys, hit up our YouTube page. We got Akeem. We got Fern hitting up the podcast and doing everything online. Yo, everything you need, Buffalo Bills is right here. I'm just saying. So, until next time, it's your boy. Let me get that. You guys know what it is, right? And I'm gone.